Growing team efficiency. Leader must understand the team members to ensure team is efficient and productive. In sync with team dynamics. Leader has to understand the capability of each individual as well as his or her own attitude and behavior at different stages of development. Endorse teamwork. Inspire the team to spend quality time together, ideally outside the work environment, to recognize each other, make personal bonds, and start respecting each other's potential and skills. Ways to manage. As work progresses, team roles may change, processes modified, and new members brought in. The leader must maintain firm authority that motivates collaborative and efficient teamwork. Abilities of team members. As the team moves up the value chain of a project, members become better at anticipating bottlenecks, solving problems, and turning conflicts around. The manager must aid this development process by allotting challenging goals to the team. Effective communication. Open communication is a basic part of effective teamwork, as it allows team members to understand each other's point of view, share ideas, express feelings, and discuss plans. Ways to communicate. Adopt various formal and informal methods to communicate internally and externally. Telephone conferences, video conferencing, instant messaging, webinars, and webcasts are relatively new communication process that teams use to communicate across distances. Computer-facilitated group communication technologies can help traditional organizational groups work together more effectively. Organizing team meetings. Manager must set up a series of goal-oriented team meetings throughout the course of the project. The agenda. All team members should know in advance the discussion points so that they know the purpose of the meeting and can come well prepared. Team leaders should set up a clear methodology for resolution of issues during the meeting. Remember, communicate the agenda ahead of the meeting to let members sort out their thoughts. Facilitating networking of a team. Formal or informal networks, whether internally located or outside the organization, are points of support for your team. Need for a support system. A team has to network inside and outside the organization to harness the support it requires to function efficiently. The networking can accelerate the process of getting the necessary approvals. Need for a sponsor. Sponsor helps in acquiring project resources, including funds, building management support, and resolving any deadlock. The project manager needs to involve the sponsor in a productive way. Information channels for a team. The information process is one of the most important elements in the development of an organization. Internal communication. Inadequate communication among members is an issue, as each member has to rely on the others right from the stage of planning. Information flow among them is necessary. Remember, carefully assign roles to avoid overlapping. Thinking ingeniously. All team members must try to assume creatively and present inventive ideas necessary for the team's development. Foster creativity. Each individual has the capacity to think creatively. Try creating an environment where all members of the team are inspired to think. If the work atmosphere is amicable and all employees are fine with each other's attitude, a chunk of ideas will come out of their happy minds. Tackling problems head-on. To avoid problems within the team, a method to measure personal differences and problems related to work and organizational systems have to be created. Build the team spirit, bind people together, and encourage them to work for a group effort. Conflict can be positive. Conflict in teams is not necessarily destructive. Conflict can lead to new ideas and approaches to organizational processes. Avoid being part of conflict. Just be there to resolve it. Revisiting standards in a team. Learn to accomplish own tasks, deal with problems, come up with solutions, and make informed decisions. Making systems efficient. Let teams be completely responsible for their tasks and give them freedom. Encourage them to resolve problems by addressing the root cause. In multi-skilled teams, The lines between different job categories are broken down, thereby allowing members to broaden their skills and knowledge.